Hello and welcome. We're going to do a new series. The Croatian Crunch series will continue. However, in honor of the new DLC Way of Life, I decided to start a new playthrough that will sort of be more role playing. And what I mean by that is, the goal is not just to take as much as you can to survive. It's a little bit more, you play like you think your character would play. So, just some of this is quite a bit of this episode is just going to be laying down some ground rules. But so for instance, if you are lustful, I'm playing in the Norse as a Norse, which I'll talk about in just a minute. It's like if I'm lustful, then well, I'm going to have 3 concubines and take as many lovers as I can. If I'm chaste, then I'm not going to probably have any concubines, and particularly if I'm a homosexual, I won't take any concubines because, well, I'm a homosexual. Why would I want concubine women? I want to bang men. Just sort of stuff like that. The other thing is, generally speaking, if I'm playing on Gavelkind, and I'm just trying to win, just take as much as I can, I will do certain things to ensure that I don't have more than one son. And if I do end up having more than one son, I may well end up just killing them in various ways. I'm not going to do any of that. So, yeah, that's pretty much... And you can go on and on with that with the different traits of what that will make me do. So, with most situations, I will look at my guy and go, what do I think this dude would actually do in said situation? And go from there. It's also going to be a little bit more involved as to the different characters. So, yeah, as such, I did, in fact, ruler design. You can see it right there. You can just pause the video if you want to see it. Winter Soldier is the thing I picked with Brilliant Strategist. I just took quick. I considered doing a Genius and Strong build, so as my line would be have really good stock, but I decided not to because that just seemed a little cheap. So, yeah, still very good character, though. So I need to choose a focus. I really like these so far. So, yeah, I think I'm probably going to go with War, considering Hunter, but I think I'm going to just do War. Yeah, we'll just do War. Alright, so let's quick get set up here. So for our Chancellor, you're best Chancellor. For our Marshal, you Steward, Spy Master. And you are our best Theologian person. Okay, so we're going to look at our realm tree here. Who has the most dudes? Ooh, none of our vassals like us very much. Probably mostly the short reign. Yep, short reign. Okay, so that's mostly what it is. He has the most power by quite a bit, too. So we'll try and improve relations with him. And you try and organize a raid. Actually, don't organize a raid yet because we won't be going raiding anytime soon. You build legend. You go and try and steal technology from the Byzantines, and build zeal. Okay, so the general goal is, first goal is to form the Kingdom of Sweden, and then Empire of Scandinavia, and generally go from there. We are at the Charlemagne start, and so one of the reasons I'm playing as Svitjad, as you can see, I am playing as Svitjad. It breaks away from what I often do. I generally try and pick someone who's in a little bit more of a position of not power, just to make it more difficult. But given that I have some self-placed handicaps for this playthrough, I sort of decided, well, we'll give ourselves a little bit of a leg up. The other thing is that, once again, going with role-playing and also a little bit of historicalness, I'm a little bit of a history buff, so essentially, I mean, this is where the seat of power in Sweden would be, and that's just the reality of the situation, so that's what I'm going to do. This is where this King of Sweden should come from. So, that's where it's going to be. The other thing is that, since we're going to be playing with Gavelkind, since we're tribal, we won't be able to switch it anytime soon anyways. It'll be elective Gavelkind, actually. However, the only county that's guaranteed to go on to our sons is our capital county. And Upland is the best county in the north. Outside of, there's a couple of places down here in Denmark. That one is, and that one is, and that one is. There's a few in Denmark that are equally as good, but outside of Denmark, this is the best county there is. I didn't want to be in Denmark just because if you were this dude, now first off, he's really old, but if I were to ruler design as that guy, it would be, and that'd be a pretty good head start. That'd be a little bit easy, I think. So, yeah, so we want to have the most powerful county, and simply put. So, that's going to be one of the big things we're going to do to hold it together. So, first things first, let's get married to somebody. We'll pick this sort of, strong person. Okay, awesome. And she's lustful. And she's Norse, or Germanic, I suppose now. Great. We'll pick an ambition. We will get married first. Just get a little bit of piety. Successor, nomination. We won't even worry about that right now. We won't worry about that right now either. Eventually, we're going to want to take the entire capital duchy here. And this is going to be the capital duchy. So, eventually, we'll want to take control of all of that from these two guys here. But we won't worry about it right now. So, first things first, we need to get subjugating. How many troops do we have? All right, we're going to be just fine. You have no allies. And only 400 soldiers. Okay. So, once again, refresh. I am lustful, so I am going to take 3 concubines. I almost forgot. You're chaste. We do not, you don't want to take a chaste concubine. That would be no good. Can I take a concubine from you? No, she's actually pretty good, too. Yes. No. Oh, okay. He doesn't want to give her to us. How about you? Yes, okay. Cool. There's one concubine. Wait, is she chaste? No, she's not. Okay. 1 a concubine, 2 a concubine, and 3 a concubine. Okay. And so once again, despite being on Gavelkind, no matter how many sons this results in, I have to just let them all be. So, just to make things a little bit more interesting and also a little bit more realistic as to what you would have to deal with in the times. So, we're already about halfway through the episode, so whatever, let's start doing some stuff here. We'll declare war on him right from the get-go. And go. As we're going along here, I'll continue to explain a few things. The other reason I wanted to be up here is this is one of the most, okay, yep, I can take my concubines. This is one of the most tribal areas in the game. We're going to take the prestige, for sure. And I want to take advantage of the tribalness of the new tribal mechanic. I have done quite a bit of experimenting, and we're going to make our ambition to become the King of Sweden, get that unlimited subjugation casus belli. But all of this is tribal. There's a few other spots that are tribal, but you'd have to deal a lot more with non-tribal. I'm going to try and be tribal for quite some time. Alright, so we'll crank it up just a little bit. For those who don't know the differences, so essentially, tribal places, you make basically no money. You have a lot of troops, but they're really bad troops. So this will be a really easy war. And we're not going to assault it just because we've got to save these dudes because we got to attack other places. But yeah, basically, you have lots of soldiers for the time at least. And you would struggle to find any place that's not tribal that has 800 levy, and they've got 300 whatever. I wonder if Constantinople has a bigger levy than that. Oh gosh, what is wrong with my mouse? Okay, so like Constantinople has a bigger one, but that's Constantinople. Yeah, so you get a lot of troops, but they're almost all light infantry, as you can see there. Light infantry and archers. So you don't have very good troops. And also you make no money. There's a successful subjugation. Shabam! I do not know what is going on with my mouse right now. It is not good, though. And you're next, I suppose? We're just going to keep subjugating dudes. And we are Norse, after all. War is a way of life in these parts. Stick you all together. And I am leading the troops, which is something that we will attempt to keep an eye on and have happen regardless of anything else. Because once again, we are Norse. We should be leading our own troops, even if we're not good generals. One of the reasons why we want to try and gain technology is once the Viking Age starts, your shipbuilding goes up 1 for free of whatever it is. So if you can get it up 1 on your own, then it'll go up to 2. And that's quite a bit of a head bonus, and that will just help us out a lot. So we really want to try and get shipbuilding up 1. Because that'll save us a lot of military points later on. So he's going after that. I don't think we need to be too concerned. Also, tribal settlements, particularly early on like this, have basically... where are you going? Has basically no fort level. It's pathetic. So we'll just assault it. Bang, 100%. Done. Gosh, what is wrong with my mouse? I think I might just use the touchpad for a little bit here. Alright, and you're next. Any allies? Nope, no allies. Okay, awesome. No allies, that's what we like to see. We shall raise up our troops once more. So they're trying to take that place. That's alright. I don't really care. They can go for it. We are unconcerned. And these are going to be really all the freebies that we'll be able to take here. Yeah, so things go very smoothly at the start, as to be expected. We are by quite a bit the most powerful guys in the region. They can contend with us, but they won't be able to very shortly. I'm a little bit worried that our wound has not healed yet. But, oh, we can give out our honorary titles real quick. So we will make you the herdman. And you can be a cupbearer. And we'll screw you too. Alright, I think once we're done with this one, we'll probably call that an episode. But certainly off to a good start. I'm really excited for this. I did a sort of test playthrough before this, from this situation, just to see how things go. So, yeah, very excited for it. Alright, I think we'll call that an episode. I will see you